Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica and I'm here to do the love reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for the month of October. This is a 3-minute spread. The first spread is for the mutual connection or the connection that you have. The second spread is for you, Virgo, and the third spread is for the person you are dealing with. Remember, that is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Energies and stuff like that can be swapped or changed, keep that in mind as well. I do offer one-to-one readings or sessions, or personal readings. You'll find all the information in the about section of this channel. I hope you can see well. I might have to angle and adjust and change as we go along here. So the mutual energy between the two of you here, Virgo, is true love. And this is the romance of a lifetime, it says. And I feel like there is this feeling that you have met the one. There's something really special about them. Maybe when you met them you also felt like, this could be something really good or potentially really good. You felt like there was potential between the two of you, and you felt like, you never experienced this kind of connection or love, or you feel like there was just something there. Could be twin flame connection as well, but I feel more like you knew that they were the one or that they are the one, and you feel like really drawn to them, and you feel like, there is something that's just like pulling them or pulling you close to them, and you feel like, this is really something. But then under it we have the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Swords is like being, backstabbed, or I feel like there's some kind of betrayal going on here within this connection. Maybe you feel betrayed or they feel betrayed. I feel like there isn't much going on at the moment. I feel like there's also some kind of distance here and some kind of difficult situation. I feel like there are lots of difficult thoughts, there are a lot of thoughts, there are a lot of challenging thoughts, and I feel like this needs to be taken care of. I feel like there's some issues here that you really need to, reflect upon and talk about. And with the 8 of Pentacles here, it's basically about you need, like, that you aren't done with each other. Like, there's more growth here, there's more to be discovered, there's more to find out. But I feel like you need to do that in your own time. I feel like you need to plant a seed and see what happens. Water the seed, but don't do so much. I feel like you need to focus on your personal growth first and foremost, separately or even in a relationship. I feel like there are things here that you don't see yet, that you don't know about, that needs time. This needs time. I feel like it just needs a lot of time. It needs a lot of nurturing, a lot of effort, and because you both feel like, there's potential here for this to grow and develop, but how, that's unclear. And I feel like here also at the bottom here, we're not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, core person, boundaries, still angry. And then we have union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So I feel like there is this hurt or betrayal here that you haven't talked about. You're avoiding it because I don't know if you're not ready yet, or maybe someone feels like, it doesn't help to talk about it, it won't change, it won't get better. And at the same time you have this like true love here. You feel like, you're not done with each other. You see this as potentially a life partner, someone you want to get married to, someone you want to have this eternal love with. There is this soul connection between the two of you, and that's why I feel like you feel, or both of you feel like you aren't ready, done with each other. There are more here, but yet you aren't ready to have that kind of conversation yet. You aren't ready to put yourself out there yet and be vulnerable. Okay, so let's see, where did my, okay, never mind. So then Virgo, let's take a look at you. Oh, there we go. You have, I don't know if you can see that, you have trust there. Let's see if we can put it. Yeah, the angle is a bit shite right now. We have trust here, and I feel like this situation is calling you for you to have faith. I feel like you you have trust here that things will work out as it should. You're trying to have this kind of trust, or not maybe just trust that everything happens the way it should be, and everything happens the way that it's meant to. I feel like you have to work a little bit on your trust here, regarding maybe yourself, but also this person and the universe. And I feel like you can't trust them. I feel like for some of you it's like, can I trust this person? I feel like you have those questions. Yes, you can trust them, but I also feel like for a lot of you there's a lot of like challenging thoughts that you need to come to terms with here. I feel like you think a lot, or so that also doesn't really help the situation. I feel like it's important to trust the process and trust that everything will happen as it should do here. And yes, you have nothing to worry about. You can trust them. Under it, it is the Two of Cups, the Strength, and the Five of Wands. And here again, a Two of Cups and a true love. I feel like this is a twin flame connection, or a very, very beautiful soul connection, where you feel very drawn to them. You feel like they balance you. You feel like they see you. You feel very vulnerable with them. You feel like you can be yourself. I feel like also they trigger you a lot, Virgo. I feel like they trigger you a lot, and sometimes they just like drive you insane. And you are trying now to work on your patience here, but also you don't want to let your feelings get the better of you. So I feel like, Virgo, you're holding back here. You don't want to, like, even if a part of you would like to just dive in and be like, yay, let's do this, oh, I want to be with you, you're like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, because you're like, your nature is like, you need to reflect, you need to analyze, you need to think. You are someone that's very detail oriented, so I feel like you need to think about things here. You don't want your emotions to get the better of you. You don't want your emotions to control you, but at the same time, I feel like you want to better yourself somehow. Before things can take off. And also with the Five of Wands here, I feel like you are in a conflict, or there's been a lot of conflict around this connection for you. Maybe it hasn't been easy. Maybe you have, maybe there's been struggles. Maybe you have had arguments and disagreements that really affects you, that makes you think, that makes you wonder how to better it, if you can better it, and what to do next. I feel like also you're in two minds with yourself about this. I feel like you're not sure here. I feel like there's a lot of thoughts around this, and a part of you is like also yeah, you want to be, I feel like, Virgo, you want to be the only one for them. You don't like competition, and you're not sure whether or not, like, where you have them, if there are multiple people around and stuff like that. I feel like you don't want that kind of drama. You want it friction free. You want it easy going. You don't want any messiness, so to speak. And then here you have the Ace of Swords. So Virgo, you really want to dominate them here a bit, when it comes to intimacy. I don't know if you can see that clearly. I don't know, there's some bondage going on there, and I feel like you want to dominate them, you want to have some fun with them. It's also about trying new things, exploring things, be the dominant one. But I also see here you feel like you were meant to meet here for some reason. I feel like you feel like this strongly. You were meant to meet. You were meant to be where you are. And I feel like also the universe will help you further. But I feel like you will gain clarity with time, Virgo. Don't rush it, but then you usually never do it anyway. So let's see what the person you are dealing with here. We have I don't know if you can see, give your relationship a chance. Now we have the Six of Cups, Death, the Ten of Chalices, 10 of Cups, oh my god. And then we have some messages here. So I feel like the person you're dealing with, they're really wondering also, should I give this a chance or not? Can we make it work? Can we make it happen? Can we not? What? Because I feel like there isn't that kind of communication and teamwork that's needed, and I feel like the person you're dealing with, Virgo, they are very unsure how to handle this. Like, should they invest in this? Should they not? If they do, will it take off? Will you meet them in the middle or not? Will you compromise? Are you willing to do that compromise? Because sometimes, Virgo, you're very set in your way, and I feel like this person not sure if you are willing to compromise about it. But so I feel like they would like to give this a chance, but they're not sure if it's a wise idea or a good idea here. And with the Six of Cups here and the Death, I feel like the Six of Cups, they feel very drawn to you as well, because it's this past life connection. But mostly I feel like they think a lot about you, Virgo. I feel like the person you're dealing with, they are thinking about you a lot. And sorry about that. And they also you know, reminiscing a lot about you, you know, the past and the time that you spent together, how good it was, how, you know, how nice it was, and they would like to go back to that time. But I feel like they also see that there's some changes that's needed here. And I feel like this person is going through a lot of things, growing, healing, you know, so this person is quite busy, and I feel like they are trying to change the, not change, but go through things to also better themselves, grow, mature, and stuff like that. So I feel like there's a lot for them, and I feel like they want you both to grow, to, you know, shed, what do you call, skin or something, like, you know, um where you both go through changes so you can become, you know, more balanced and better. And also they hope that you are, I feel like, willing to put in the work here that's required and needed. 10 of Cups is happiness, like wish fulfillment, bliss, happy life, partnership, family, all of that. And I feel like they feel like, yeah, also the person you're dealing with feel like you can really make them happy in that way, you know, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. So I feel like they feel like you are their happiness, and they want to experience that happiness with you, you know, in the future, as well. And then they want to say to you, our love will never cease to exist. I need you to help me, and I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. Okay, thank you, Virgo. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done that, so this channel can grow. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.